Yes, hello everyone. Just on the way back from, you probably can't really see, but there's a nuclear plant over there. So we are, or I am, Sophie's behind me. I'm not sure if you can actually tell what car this might be, but headed up to Nottingham. There was a bit of a deal on Marketplace, as we all spend hours scrolling on Marketplace. And as with me, like always, if I've got a bit of money there and there's a deal to be had, gotta go fucking buy it. So I was looking for a car, a bit of a daily driver. I was looking for things like a Honda Jazz. Ideally, like a Yaris T-Sport would have been great. Had one of those, really enjoyed it, but blew the gearbox up on it. Anyway, we move on. Check that out. Anyway, going through Marketplace, saw a car, went and bought a car. We are now in said car. It's all right. It was a deal. It was a good deal. Still got a bit of test until August. We'll put it through another test. It's an auto, which is quite nice. I did like the Lexus being an auto. So we will see how we get on. There was a slight hiccup. I did actually have to straight away go to the fuel station because there was no fuel. Check the oil, bone dry. Weren't even shown on dipstick, so did have to make a quick emergency trip to Euros, and the engine didn't blow up on the way there, which is always good. But filled the oil up. It took about 3 litres in the end, so there was probably half of the amount of oil that should have been in there, but we're fine. We're on the way home, so fingers crossed it gets us there. Go to the unit. I've not told Billy yet, so he was very much, don't buy anything, don't buy anything. I've gone and bought something, so he can't really be mad. I think he's gonna like it. It makes sense. It does make sense for the deal that I got. So I will tune back in with you when we get Billy's reaction. So hopefully he doesn't blow his lid, but we'll wait and see. So we'll see you back at the unit.
Daily though.
What do you reckon?
It's alright. Mud flat, pop it. Sport mode as well.
What do you reckon?
It's nice. Fucking hell, speeding.
So it turns out the new daily is actually pretty good. I'm very happy with it. Billy seems to be warming to it as well, which is really good. Obviously, the other compact, which you've seen in previous videos, we did come into it a snag. One of the brake hoses has sort of rounded off. When I bought this car yesterday, I had in my head Friday evening about maybe making this the daily drift car, purely for the fact it's a factory M42 car, so it's not been engine swapped, it's not been messed around with. It's somewhat good and solid. Obviously it does need a bit of attention on the arches, as with most 36s do, but the crux of it is very good, so I'm very happy. So where we're at, my other compact is going to get put on the back burner. I think we've swapped the parts from that car about 5 times on different cars for my skid car, and it's just never worked out. So I refuse to do it again. So I have just spent quite a bit of money yesterday on bits for this car to make it a better car than the rest of the cars that I've had. I think I counted this morning, this is actually my 7th car that I'm going to use for a skid car. So I've had 2 940s, 2 Volvo 940s that were going to be used for a skid car. I've had 2 E36 saloons, both 6-pots that I was going to use for a skid car, and I've had 3 4-pot compacts, this being the last one, this being the 7th edition. So this is where it's at, this is what it's going to be. We were going to manual swap before Belgium, but it's a wet day. It's Zolder circuit in Belgium, it is a wet day, so I think rather than not stress about manual swapping it, see how realistic it is to drive this auto. I have ordered the whole complete lock kit from Adisa, so I have got that on the way from Poland, which is great. Can't wait to see that and proper get hands on with that. I'm really happy with the lock adapters, really happy with the short shift and the handbrake. So got the whole complete lock kit, got the arms, got the tie rods, so really excited to see what that's going to look like. Ordered a whole bunch of bits. So literally what I've done on the compact, I'm doing again on this car, and hopefully for the last time. We will manual swap when we're back from Belgium, but driving to Belgium in an auto car is going to be a lot nicer than a manual car. So I'll be living a life of luxury, and hopefully it does all right on the track. 7th car in, and I believe now is when I'm actually going to get a skid car to actually take to the track. Never gone on a track before, so 7 cars in. Hopefully this is the one. I will give you a little bit of a cinematic run through of the car once it's clean anyway. So we'll cut to that now. The new car. Let us know what you think. Drop a comment as well, see how much you reckon I paid for it. I mean, the market at the moment is a bit all over the place, so I think it's a deal, but let me know what you guys think. Stay tuned for next week. Loads and loads of good stuff ready to be fitted on the car, so that all should be here by Friday. So stay tuned for next weekend, get all the goodies on the car and make it a nice car. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, let us know what you think. We'll see you next week.